Hi guys, welcome to our channel and look at these beautiful pictures. All right, so I'm a little biased on this because I'm originally from Sri Lanka, so that's a little bit of biasness. But that you take off that biasness, but look at these pictures. Anyway, if you're in India, if you're in United States, England, or wherever you are, you, what would you say when you look at these pictures? It's beautiful, right? They're gorgeous, and we are looking at Dreamstime. So we're gonna talk about what are the pictures, what are the hot selling, or what are the hot pictures that you can put on Dreamstime, and surrounding questions, or some tips around uploading. And look at these pictures. That's United States. That's our home, and you've got tons of beautiful, colorful pictures out there, and you can make ton of money by uploading these kinds of pictures. And so my friend is on the other side, and he's gonna walk us through the process. So this is Dreamstammer, right?
Right. So we
Yeah.
just we have another episode called how do you make money out of your cell phone, right?
Right.
So in that episode we walk through what are the apps that we use, Dreamstime and another one, Shutterstock. So I would if you want to do what if you want to know what are the pictures that sells a lot, like some of the pictures sells like $1,000 in a lifetime, like maybe 5 years, 10 years, right? $1,000 just one picture. It gets keep on download. The people keep on downloading them, right?
Right.
If it's a really good high demand picture, that's what we are going to show you. What are the pictures that you can take that's going to give you, even with so let's say 100 pictures in your portfolio, right? You could be making thousands of dollars eventually, right?
Right. And also, you can, like you said, you can have 100 pictures in your portfolio, but probably you only need one good picture for the rest of your life, right?
Right, that's
That
right.
will be
Yeah.
downloaded like thousands and thousands of times, because this is going to be there forever. Is that right? I mean, it's not.
Right, yeah, it's
Right.
forever. And let's say you are in Sri Lanka, right? And you're getting let's say $500 a month. It's a good money there, right? five hundred
Right.
dollar a month. You could actually live a moderately good life,
Yeah.
and you can achieve through just by using your cell phone. You don't need any camera. We don't recommend you to buy a expensive camera for this. Just use your cell phone wherever you go. You carry your cell phone, and best method, like if you are in Sri Lanka, you just look for a coconut tree. It always sells, especially the one that like kind of like this crooked, like you see that it goes like that, uh, and that is the one I've seen like 1,000+ downloads in some of them. So the
Right.
main thing that you have to type in your keyword here. Just go to dreamstime.com and type in your keyword. You don't need to even log in. You don't need to log in. Just go there and type in any keyword. It doesn't matter if you are living in a beach, right? Put some beach. You can put beach there, right? And look for what are the ones, and then you have to select the best selling and look for the top ones here, right? So when I
Right.
click on that one, it's 46 download. Sometimes these kind of the white background, it's not a white background, it's actually a sky. When you try to take it, when you focus on here, the background, everything become white in your cell phone.
Okay.
So that's what happened here, and it really looked good, and people can use it for multiple places. They can
So,
mask the white.
so no one. So this white background is not something that you had to do. It just automatically came up like
Yeah,
that.
you can actually do it through Photoshop and other softwares to isolate the picture from. That's kind of a very high-end process, like especially with this leaves, right?
Right.
Going to be really hard, but it's better to take it with like say if you use a flash in your phone, it's not going to capture the sky. It's going to capture your
Okay.
whatever,
Okay.
right? The background, everything will become black.
So that's a good point. So if you want to isolate the picture, then try it with the flash. So that way you don't have to spend time on doing the photoshopping thing, right? Like.
Right. Just make it simple, guys. Just initially, just like I said, just look for items that around you, just type it here. Like for example, I typed coconut because Sri Lanka, I remember. That I typed here, like for example, you have a coconut, you bought a coconut, it's 40 downloads, just the coconut, right? You can put it right, not close to the wall. Like if your wall is white color, you just put it like, little further away from the wall and
Okay.
bend down and take a picture from your cell phone. It'll come out the blurred background, and it doesn't have to be a white background. Just take whatever you can get. That's all it takes to initially to upload few pictures.
So all the pictures that I see down there are with white background. Can we
Yeah,
do a
let's see this one, right? Let's say this is 64 downloads. And actually this one shows best selling. It's not showing the most downloaded, most relevant.
Okay.
Yeah, what happened was they took that filter out. They used to have a most downloaded.
Okay.
But I
But
would say just go with the best selling.
Yeah. Best selling is good. Yeah.
Yeah. And let's open this one, right? The whole. Oh, you don't want to see the white background. Let's see. I will show you.
So these pictures are like best selling in Sri Lanka, like
Not in like it's a worldwide.
worldwide.
Yeah, we don't know. It's from somebody. I think from South America, right?
Yeah, Adelaide Silva. Okay.
Right. So yeah, these are all royalty-free stock images, and once you upload from your cell phone, right, it's there. You own the royalty, but it's being dispersed through the subscription, right? The Dreamstime, who are getting subscription through the Dreamstime, they get downloaded. They can download these, and then we get some, as a photographer, you get commission like 50%, 60%, 40, 70%, like that.
That's how you earn money.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, these are some of the pictures. I want to show you, let's say baby, right? Let's say you wanted to do people picture. Look at,
nice. And there's something when it comes to taking baby pictures, right? You want to share that too? Or, I mean, I know that we've already covered that, but you have to get the signature from the parents and all that.
Yeah, you have to have a model release. I think we talked about that in the previous video. So you guys can take a look, but it's basically a model release. Just you have to attach a model release from the parents' signature and all. If it's adult, like you need to get a signature from that particular adult. So that's another thing. And if you are in a function, right, festivities, like there is something going on, Diwali is going on, right, in India, or in US some July 4th is going on, and all the balloon festivals there and other things, you just take with the people, it's fine, and you upload it as an editorial. There's something called editorial, something called commercial. There are two kinds. We can talk about that in a different episode because it takes like 30 minutes to explain that, at least, right? So commercial is basically anything that you like, a nature picture, landscape, baby picture, or people picture with the model release. Those are commercial, right? But you don't include a model release when you can do a street photography, right? When you do a street photography, like you go to a downtown, right, you take a picture of the nightlife, right? Let's say nightlife in Washington DC, and in a downtown, or in a White House area, right? All those things you can upload. There will be people in there, but those would be editorial picture. That's the difference. Editorial means like it's like a journal related, like people who are doing journaling, they use those pictures.
Okay. So model pictures are when that you have to have signatures from the parents or from the adults and all that. But anything other than that, you call it
editorial.
Editorial.
But you cannot call a baby picture just one baby picture as editorial, because just one, right? It's not crowded like in a street, in a public place. It has to be in a public place. The meetings, the gatherings, and stuff like that happening. That is like editorial.
Yeah, because you cannot literally get signatures or
No,
consent from like 100 different people, right? So
right, that's right, right. So
yeah.
I think
All
like
right.
yeah, we can show like
Do you want to show like several? I see that several filters, people, pricing, and all that stuff. Are we going to talk about them too, or
no, like today is just basically what are the pictures that you can take, like food
take okay
pictures, like
recommended ones?
yeah, easy to get into, right? Everybody is eating food, like breakfast,
Yeah.
lunch, and snacks, and
Wow. Taking
dinners, and everything, right? Say like just type in food and see which one specifically that you could take, like if you are going in a gatherings, you might have a lot of food already prepared, right? Somebody else prepared. Just
yeah.
take your phone and 1 second. It takes 1 second to take it from the top.
And we've seen on Facebook, every time, sometimes people go to a restaurant and they dine in, they take the first thing that they do is they take a picture, and why not just upload and make some money, right?
That's right. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I just remembered. Like, if people actually upload that into
Yeah.
Instagram or Facebook, and other companies, like like you
Oh,
go into a Subway and you're eating sub and you took a nice picture, but you didn't realize that's a nice picture. But the Subway sees the company sees this,
right.
they will say, "Oh, I want to buy that picture for $1,000.
Yeah.
Can you just give me a rights?"
Yeah.
They will take it, and I've
Right.
seen people sell it for like $300-$400 around that
Yeah.
range, based on the quality of the picture too.
Right.
Like here, you can see salad. Like if you're eating salad, just take a different angle. Like you will learn different angles and rule of thirds and depth of view, and from the top or side, or all
Right.
those things you will learn if you keep on taking and looking through these websites. That's another advantage of becoming cell phone photographer, right? You will learn all these things.
Yeah. Especially like when you have a sophisticated regular camera, right? There are so many things to learn, and if you're an amateur, like if you're a new guy who only knows to take pictures from your phone, and it is easy, really easy. You click you you just have to learn the basics, right? Anyone can take a picture.
Now look
And
at this one, right? This one
yeah,
probably
boom.
made around $20.
Yeah,
Uh,
wow, really?
just
And
you know,
you don't need sophisticated cameras to take this kind of picture.
no,
It's just
yeah,
some basics.
right. That's why I asked you, like, you guys can keep on putting some keywords. I've probably seen this 1,000 times, so I can see I can visualize everything what can sell. Like, sometimes like even these kinds, yeah. This,
So basically, nature, food, architecture, right? That's what we've covered so far, right?
right, anything around you inside
Yeah.
your home, like, oh, actually I'll show you some doll, right? Like if you know lentils, there are different kind of lentils. Let me show. Yeah, so the different kind of lentils, it's pretty very colorful lentils out there. If you are even the beans, right? Different kind of beans, colorful beans. And say for example this one, right? It's very easy to take. And another one, I will show you something that is probably, yeah, this one is very easy to take, but it's only 3 download. But I've seen like some of them are like have multiple downloads. What do they do is they just basically make it like a heart shape, right? Say you have a heart thing, you have like a, what is that called? Like you can actually put inside the heart that some kind of a container that look like a
Oh,
heart.
you mean like the mold?
Yeah, mold, right? So if you can put it inside the heart and then just take a picture of that for Valentine's Day, and then write
Right.
maybe Happy Valentine's Day right next to
There
it,
you go.
something, right? Put a rose next to it. Like you can take tons of, like in this case, look at these guys. Like it's just spread out. Like just be creative. That's
Yeah.
another thing people like, um, because anybody can take a picture of this, right? The background
Correct.
like
Right.
it, but you need to be creative to take
Creative.
something
But,
like
but
that.
but look at that. The first one that you said, anyone can do that, but still it's under best selling though, right?
Yeah, yeah, some of them, yeah, because it's pretty easy to for them. It's very shiny,
Right.
and
So
so
what that tells is like it's that easy to make money from your cell phone. You just have to understand the basics of photography.
yeah, basics of photo, and also like what is selling, like because I think I have like almost 900 pictures, but out of that only 20% of them are actually selling. It's like a
Selling
Pareto principle, right? 80-20. So only 20% of them making 80% of the income.
money income.
Um, so if I made those 20 similar kind of pictures all over, my income would have been more higher, right? That's
Right.
why you need to know what kind of pictures sell. So try to use your try to use your creativity towards that.
Yep.
So yeah, that's all, guys. Like so many different things that are around you inside your home, wherever you go. Just think about what kind of pictures you can actually take. Be creative in it, and keep uploading on a daily basis, maybe on a weekly basis. Be consistent, and you should be making around, at least in the beginning, $1,000 a year, or like $500 a year at least, if you keep on doing that.
And
Follow
also
our techniques.
it's a good side income if you already have a job and you can do this as you think, as you walk, as you read. It's that easy. So thank you so much, Venkat, for sharing all that information. And until next time, it's goodbye from us.
Thank you guys for watching.